Welcome to Whispers. Oh, welcome to Whispers. Excuse me. Welcome to Whispers. So, it's the controversial Senator Aitaleabiamo Bulkchuwa. So, some few days back, he made headlines by saying that he encroached into my wife's independence as president of the Court of Appeal and accepting to help my colleagues. That was what he said, that his wife being the president of the Court of Appeal, that he has indeed influenced our decisions for some of his colleagues. Then, after this boomeranged on him, he went on to say on BBC Hausa that he wasn't even allowed to finish. You see, that is the problem. They say something in English. These northern politicians, they are two-faced, cunning, lying, evil people. They will say something in English, but when it's going to the people, it's going to talk to them in the language and say something else. So, but you can't undo what you've done. You can't. I mean, that is why they intentionally kept the people in the dark. They kept them in the dark. So all this brouhaha has led to questions being asked by Nigerians, and rightly so too. So let's find out. Bulkchuwa's blunder. 11 critical questions Nigerians are asking. The senator in the height of this term has denied any wrongdoing by his comments, but his comments have already stirred the hornet's nest when Senator Aitaleabiamo Bulkchuwa stood to speak at the Senate valedictory session earlier this month. No one could have guessed he would disclose that his wife, Zainab, extended help to some of his colleagues during our time as president of the Court of Appeal. Any little thing, these politicians, no good, people of no character, bunch of never-do-wells. The next thing, any tiny thing, it's a bitsy thing, go to the court. They always send people to go to the court. So the judiciary system is corrupt. They own everything. The executive, the legislative, the judiciary system is in their hands. So what is it? Go to the court. Now you see why they keep saying go to the court. When he rose to speak, Bulkchuwa, 83, 83, who represented Bauchi North Senatorial District in the 9th Senate, said, I look at faces in this chamber whom have come to me and sought for my help when my wife was the president of the Court of Appeal. The senator was however interjected by Lawan. Lawan took emo for keke, emo to akara sipu, emo to ashiri. the President of the Ninth Senate, distinguished Senator Adamu Mohammed Bulkchuwa, I think I will advise that you just wind up and just take your seat, Lawan said. Lawan stated, I didn't name any name. We know ourselves. Of course. Only Lumesi, only Tori, but Emma Morani. And Anwara, you know, so it's a circle. Bulkchuwa replied. But without names mentioned, the senator had already stirred the honest nest. Mrs. Zainab Bulkchuwa was president of the appeal court between April 2014 to March 2020, and her husband's comments raised concerns as to her time at the helms of affairs, making many persons begin not only to question her character but to question the Nigerian judiciary system as a whole. You see, even women are participants. They are perpetrators. This is the husband. So it's, you see, this thing, the hold that they have on Nigeria is being perpetrated by they're like family clusters. They have the father, the mother, and their children, and at times extended family members. All these clustered families of looters, killers, stealers, people of questionable character are at the helms of their affairs, and they know themselves. It's like a gang. It's like what do they call themselves? Cabal. They are doing cabal, holding others to ransom, rotating it amongst themselves. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu to have said it's a stop. He said Bola said he left his house to go to Buhari, that we will make you have it, provided I get a time. So, class 99 and class 66, this is an 83-year-old man. Are they seeing that they are new, young, viable, able-bodied, energetic, sound mind, young people in that place that is represented that can come, that can represent them as senators? No. Even when they die, they put their children there, they put their wives there. They don't want it is. Oh. Follow. Ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ tá bá débi ìrù káàfó. Wow. Following the controversial statement by Senator Bulkchuwa, here are 11 pressing questions Nigerians are seeking answers to even at this very moment. Was the influence exerted by Bulkchuwa on Zainab appropriate and within legal bounds? What specific decisions or cases were influenced, and what impact did they have on the political landscape? Were these decisions aligned with the principles of justice, fairness, and the rule of law? To what extent did the former appeal court president willingly allow her husband's influence, and what were her motivations? What mechanisms are there? What mechanisms are in place to prevent undue influence on judicial decisions and ensure the independence of the judiciary? Did Speaker Bulkchuwa have any conflicts of interest that may have compromised the integrity of the decisions? How widespread is the issue within the judiciary, and are there other instances of external influence affecting judicial proceedings? Of course. What steps can be taken to address potential damages caused by any influenced decisions? What disciplinary actions or investigations should be undertaken to hold accountable those involved in this influence? How can the judiciary and legal system be strengthened to prevent such incidents from happening? Will Nigerians be made aware of any investigation into this matter, or will it be swept under the carpet? Swept under the carpet already. imagine. Hmm. Hmm. However, there are many who do not see things the way he is now trying to paint them. For some, Bulkchuwa's statement is beyond a scandal. In its reaction, the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) called on the Inspector General of Police and the chairman of the Independent Corrupt Practice and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC) to immediately invite Senator Ahmed Mohamed Bulkchuwa for interrogation and proceed to prosecute him accordingly. That is the next step in a sane, working society, definitely not in Nigeria. The NBA, in a statement by its president Yakubu Makiao San, noted that the viral video clip of the comments made by the senator was clearly admissions that he did attempt to or actually perverted the course of justice, interfered with the administration of justice, which makes him liable to be investigated and prosecuted even on his admission. Regarding the individuals involved in this quagmire, a fair and thorough investigation should be conducted to gather all relevant facts and evidence. If any misconduct of legal activities are found, appropriate legal actions and disciplinary measures should be taken. It is crucial to uphold the integrity and independence of the judiciary, as well as maintain public confidence in the justice system. Transparency, accountability, and adherence to ethical standards are essential to address this saga effectively. And this is what the Nigerian people expect. Yes, this is what they expect, but they're not gonna get it. It's a tall dream. It's never gonna happen. It's their entitlement, rightly so, but they're not gonna get it. Not with this sets of people. Not in the same country. The moment it said that he will step aside or resign, he will be picked up by the police to be investigated, the wife, everything. Even all that is a clue. They need to go back to that time. There was a time frame. The wife was the president from so time to so time. So all the cases that she handled from the said period and time needs to be investigated, needs to be reopened. I mean, but it's Nigeria. That is what they do. Wives are politicians. The husbands are politicians, Palestinians, Polycunians. The wives are judges, they are lawyers. So that is why they always say go to the legal system. Come on, I see. Most of them, their wives are in the law, in the legal profession. Most of them, their wives, they're in the judiciary, tucked away nicely. If not, Bulkchuwa that is a whistleblower, because some of his mates, some of his colleagues came out to say that their wives they are part of the judiciary system, they are lawyers, they are judges, and they don't influence. How true is that? Really? How true is that? So, now he's a dog-eat-dog world. So, he has said it. Since the time he said it up till now, nothing has happened. It's business as usual. So, it's all for the show. No real. So, yeah, questions are asked, but they're not going to get answered. Valid questions for that matter, but they're not going to get answered. So, till I come your way again, thanks for listening to me. Bye.